I want to say welcome, friends. Welcome, friends. Welcome, friends. We're going to be making beef and broccoli. My name is Sunshine, and we're doing the prep for the beef and broccoli. So we're going to cut up the steaks, slice them up, and we're going to be doing the prep for the beef and broccoli. Let's get into it. And it's Sunday night, and we're going to be making these for Monday. And we're going to put them in the refrigerator to marinate overnight. Let's get into it. Happy Sunday. And we're going to be fixing beef and broccoli, rice, and I'll probably get some store-bought egg rolls. Yee, let's get into it. Yee. Hello everybody. My name is Sunshine. I'm going to make some beef and broccoli. So I'm gonna make steak and broccoli. So I'm gonna make some steak and broccoli. I got these bags of broccoli from Target. I got 1, 2, 3 of those. This is what I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna be doing some marinating the night before. So I'm gonna be using some cornstarch, some soy sauce, garlic powder, complete seasoning. I like onion powder and seasonings, that's sodium, seasoning salt, black pepper, lemon pepper mustache, and mozzarella chicken. I'm doing this Sunday night, but this is going to be for Monday. So I'm marinating this steak. I'm going to cut them up in slices, and I'm marinating the steak the day before, and I'm going to cook this on Monday. So this is the steak I have. I think I have some different kind. I'm gonna slice this up. I got some top sirloin steak. And then I have some, and these were in the refrigerator, thawing out, so I do need to cook these. I have some top sirloin steak again. So we have 2 top sirloin steak. I might not need all this meat. And then I have flat iron steak. Maybe I'll use this for the beef and broccoli. I'm going to use this for the beef and broccoli. I have flat iron steak, so I'm going to cut this up. Then do I have another one? Yes. And these need to be cooked right away. So I have these right here, yeah. So I'm going to be making beef and broccoli. Beef and broccoli. So that's all the ingredients. I always gotta wash my meat the night before. I always gotta wash my meat. That's just a habit. I always gotta wash my meat. It's a habit, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a habit. Wash it off real good. Look at that steak. If I have too much meat, what I'll do is I'll slice some and then I'll freeze some meat for another time. Like I'll slice these up and then I'll freeze some meat for another time. Some of the steak up for another run. I'm gonna clean this later with bleach. I'm gonna clean the sink out with bleach because we're dealing with blood. bag. Got my little plastic bag. Slide these steaks in. All that blood in there. So, we can toss this to the trash. It's that right there. You want my rinse? We got a steak in here. You want my rinse? Dump all the water out. We washed it again. We got the meat's nice and washed and clean. Take it over here. My favorite food. Where's my favorite knife? Be careful using a sharp knife like this. Make sure if you're underage, make sure you have family assistance with you. If you're underage, this is a very sharp knife. So then we're going to come and get our steak. I'm going to cut off more of this fat. I'm gonna trim around this fat. I don't want this fat. Okay, just move it to the side. This is extra fat. We don't want that fat right there. We want meat. We want meat. Then I'm gonna take it and I'm not no professional cutter, guys. But I'm gonna cut it like this in strips. I'm making beef and broccoli. I like to cut it before it cooks, so I'm just doing the prep. It's not tomorrow, on Monday, so I'm cooking this on. I'm doing the prep on Sunday. I'm doing the prep Sunday. February 22nd, 2026, and we're gonna make this on February 23rd. Monday, February 23rd, 2026. So I'm prepping this the night before on Sunday. And I'm going to make this on Monday. But this is how you want your, I'm cutting it like side diagonal. You want your slices to look like this. These are meaty pieces. And if I have some left over that I don't need to use it all, I'm going to freeze the rest for another time. But we did really clean these really good. We cleaned the meat. We washed our hands. So we did wash our hands, and we're going to wash this meat again before I even marinate this. So these will be rinsed off again just to seal the deal. Alright, so I'm doing this side eye, and these are coming out really good, the slices. See that? So we're making beef and broccoli. Kind of want them diagonal slices. Right there. Y'all see? Y'all see it. See the This is how we want them to look. The steak slices to look. Yes. Then we're going to put them back in this same bowl. We're going to put them back in this bowl. So let's put this up. We're going to put these back in the bowl. I'm no chef, guys. I'm not a chef. I'm just making a cooking video. We're just putting, we put the steaks back in there that we cut. And we're going to do the same one, this one the same. We're going to take the excess fat off of here. We want to get all the excess fat. We don't want the fat. Take the excess fat. Dinner is going to be yummy to the tummy. I'm going to put this. I hope everybody has a good week. I hope everybody has a blessed week. I really do, because I'm doing this on a Sunday. This is all the extra fat. See all that fat? We don't want that. See all that extra fat? Sorry I didn't have my camera angled right. I took some of this extra fat off. And then, put that over there. Sorry I didn't have, you got to have your camera angled good for people to see. And I didn't have it angled right, but I took some of the fat off. Now we're just slicing it diagonally the same way. Let's see this part. I washed my hands. We're going to wash our hands again after we do this, and we're going to rinse the meat off again before we even marinate this. I'm doing the marinating the night before, and I'm going to put these back in the refrigerator and let these marinate after I season them and everything. Tough. Now, I'm not a chef over here. I just like to cook. But I'm not a chef. I don't think I'm a chef. I just like to cook. I'm big and I like to eat. I'm a fatty, guys. I'm a fatty that likes to eat. Hope that doesn't offend anybody. The girl Sunshine is a fatty and she likes to eat. Alright, so we sliced all these up. This is the second one. We're making beef and broccoli, guys. We want these in strips. I'm going to put them back in here. Hold this up. We got 2 more steaks to cut. We got to cut the flat top steaks. This was a sirloin, I think, the beef. Sirloin. Okay, so then now we got another steak. We got 2 more steaks to cut, guys. So we got our meat in here. See that, guys? We got it in the bowl. This is the same bowl we're gonna marinate the meat in as well. I'm gonna just put it and slide it in the refrigerator. We already rinsed it and everything. I'm gonna slice these up. These are the beef top steaks, I think, something like that. All right now, don't act up at the last minute. You've been doing good. We've been doing good. Oh. I want to get this out the way Sunday night and then prepare this Monday so we could have this marinated. And a nice marinated. And it's time to cook these because I had these in the refrigerator. And I was like, oh no, I need to make some steaks. Them steaks that are in the refrigerator. I forgot. I was like, I can't let them steaks go bad. That's a no-no. Sometimes I don't like wasting food. I was like, no, I'm gonna make those steaks, right? I'm gonna marinate them tonight. I got up out of bed. That's why I'm not really showing my face, because I got up out of bed to do this. I said, oh no, these need to be done tonight. So these are the beef top steaks. I think that's what they're called. But we sliced them up too. And they've been washed, sliced. We're gonna wash these again. So we're all done with the steaks. We're gonna put these back in this bowl. Back in the bowl with the rest of the steaks. Let's just put those in there. And slide them down. Right up in there. Put them in the bowl. These are all the steaks right here. See that? So, we got our steaks cut. They sliced and cut. Yes, these been nicely cut, and we're gonna wash these off. So these are nicely cut. We're gonna wash and clean these off, and we're gonna marinate these. Yep. So we got these. Let's wash these off again before we marinate them. Cut these up real good. Just rinse them off. We're washing these again before we marinate them. So we're doing some washing before we marinate them. We put them in the refrigerator. So these are boneless steaks. We cut up and sliced up boneless steaks with no bone in them. These are boneless steaks we cut up and washed and cleaned. So these have been cleaned, and we're just that's all right. We'll get that in. Wash that off. Put it back. We're gonna rinse it off again. Let's drain it one more time. Drain it one more time. Put the rest. See, we got to get all that up. Y'all ain't seeing nothing. We gotta wash that out. Just want to keep on falling. Okay, one more time. There you go. I got this in there. I'll get up a little bit. So we got that, right? So we got that right there in the bowl. And we clean this meat off so we can marinate this now. I'm going to clean this sink out later. So later off camera, I'm going to clean this with bleach later on. Okay. So it's time to marinate the meat. The noise you might hear is the dishwasher because it's Monday night. Not Monday night, it's Sunday night. So let me go like this. So we washed and cleaned our meat off real good, our steaks off. We washed the steaks, cleaned them real good, cut them up in the right slices. We're making beef and broccoli. Steak and broccoli. And we cut these up real good. We're going to marinate these. And we're going to put these in the refrigerator. And I showed you guys the seasonings. And so now let's get right to it. We're going to add some garlic powder. Let's put some garlic powder in here. We got our garlic powder going. I like to put a generous amount of garlic powder. So it might seem like a lot, but so we got our garlic powder. Then we have our garlic powder that we're using. Maybe I should go like this. Since I might have to put this. So we just used some garlic powder, guys. And as we put our put some garlic powder. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is better. So y'all, I'm trying to get a good angle. So we did just put garlic powder in here. So let's put it, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit more of the garlic powder in here. These are mostly the seasonings I use for all my meats. The same in rotation. But sometimes I won't need stuff and sometimes I will. But these are like my favorites to season with. I have my garlic powder. Then we're gonna add a hint of mozzarella chicken seasoning. I really like this seasoning. And it's, I like this chicken seasoning. So we're gonna use that. We're gonna use a little bit of black pepper. So we're doing our marinating. We're doing this Sunday night. That's why I'm not showing my face, because I remembered I had to cook these and I'm like, get out of bed and marinate your stuff, because we're having beef and broccoli and rice for Monday night's dinner. I might go to the store and grab some egg rolls. I like this one. This is the 25% less sodium one. And we're going to marinate that with this seasoning. I like to do my mixing at the last minute. Season salt. Then we're going to do onion powder. We're making beef and broccoli. Sprinkle our beef. We're making beef and broccoli, and we're going to make some white rice. I'll probably go to the store and buy some store-bought egg rolls to go with it. And that's going to be dinner. That's going to be Monday night's dinner. I'm doing this Sunday night. I've been liking this complete seasoning lately, so we're going to use some of that. I'm going to try to drizzle some, but then now, after I put all my seasonings in, I like to mix my meat up. Now we're going to use our hands and get a little dirty. We're going to get a little dirty. It's nothing wrong with getting dirty, guys. We washed the meat. Let's get all this marinated in here. Look, I had to move away from the food. I can Get back in there. So I had to move away from the food, y'all. I think I'm even gonna put some more garlic powder. I feel like we need some more seasoning, so we're gonna put some more garlic powder on this. It smells good and it's not even done. So I know I'm on the right angle with the seasonings. We're gonna put a little bit of garlic powder. We're gonna add a little bit more garlic powder, a little bit more onion powder, just because these are some real thick steaks. We got the flat top steaks in here with the sirloin steaks. Onion powder, and we're gonna add a dab of lemon pepper mustache. I hope everybody has a wonderful, beautiful, blessed week ahead of them. All right, so we're preparing this Sunday night, which today's date is once again February 22nd. Sunday, February 22nd, 2026. So this is Sunday, February 22nd, 2026. And I'm going to be preparing this and putting this in the refrigerator. And then I'm going to make this on Monday, February 23rd. And so we're going to need some soy sauce. This is the less sodium. This is the 30. I got this from Safeway. This is 30, their signature brand. And it says 30%. 37% less sodium, and it says less sodium soy sauce. We're getting ready to put this. We're gonna put this in the refrigerator. So we're gonna put some of this soy sauce in here, and we're gonna let this marinate in the refrigerator, guys. Let's put this soy sauce in here. We're gonna sprinkle all over. Let's drizzle this all over. I don't have no measurement, but I think that's more than enough, right there. And we use this less sodium. I would say I probably put like a half a cup of soy sauce in here. I think about a half a cup. And we got cornstarch, guys. We're gonna use 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and we're gonna put in there. Then we're gonna stir it up, and we're going to, let's see. Let's find the tongs. I don't know how much I used. I used about a 1/2 cup. About a 1/3 cup. No, 1/2 cup. I used about a 1/2 cup, guys, of soy sauce. Because this is a 1/2. I used about a 1/2 cup of soy sauce. 1/2 cup. Soy sauce. We're gonna dab 2 tablespoons. This is kind of a big tablespoon. So 2 big tablespoons. That's what we got going on. We got our cornstarch. We got our cornstarch, right? We're gonna add 2 tablespoons. Don't forget we're making beef and broccoli. So we want this. This is gonna help with our sauce. The cornstarch is gonna help with our sauce. So go ahead and put 1. We're gonna just do it now. And we're gonna put 2 tablespoons. That's it. 2. Then we're going to use this spoon. Let's put this back. The lid back on. Put our lid back on. Then we'll use this spoon. Then we'll use this spoon to mix everything up. Oops. Mix all this cornstarch in there. So I said sometimes you just gotta get your hand dirty. This smells amazing. I'm telling you now, this smells amazing. And it's not even done, guys. This is not even done. We're gonna mix this up, guys. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna mix this up. We're mixing the cornstarch. See, it didn't make our meat white. It did not make our meat white. See how it's we did not make our meat white. See how it's because we got that teriyaki sauce. We use 2 tablespoons of cornstarch because it's going to help with our sauce in the end. See that? It smells amazing. It ain't even done yet. All right, so this is it. This is it, guys. We're going to put this in the refrigerator. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. Oh, I had to stop for a minute after stirring. I'm going to use these tongs and just stir this up. Make sure there's no white pattern on none of these. Oh yeah, this is better. Look at that, marinated. See, it didn't make it did not make your meat white. It's just going to help with the sauce thicken. The cornstarch is going to help thicken in the sauce. Our sauce, when we get ready to make this, is going to help marinate our sauce. And we are done. We season these. We are going to put these in our refrigerator and let these chill in the refrigerator. See that right there? We're going to marinate these bad boys in the refrigerator. And then this is Sunday night. I think it's about 10 o'clock Sunday night, 10 o'clock at night. And we're going to let these marinate. And then I'm going to make these Monday. On Monday, I'm going to make beef and broccoli. See? Make beef and broccoli. See that? See that marinated? We marinate these real good. Make sure these all got something. We season these very well. And we marinate these very well. So these have been seasoned. You guys see that? Them steaks. We clean the steaks. We got rid of the fat off these steaks. We got the fat off these steaks. And we marinate. It smells good. The marinating smells good. And we're going to put these in the refrigerator. I think the time now is... Let's see. Clean that sink out real good. I am going to show you guys how I clean my sink out. So I'm going to show you guys after I finish cooking dinner. I will be showing you guys how I clean my sink out. But yes, so it's 10:20. It's 10:25 Sunday night. And we're going to marinate these. Let's move this. We don't need this. We're going to marinate this. We're going to marinate these bad boys. This is how they look. All done, guys. See that? Very nicely. Let's get into it. See that? Woo. They smell good. Smells good. We're going to put these in the refrigerator. Yes, we're going to put these in the refrigerator. Oh, yeah. It's 10:26 Sunday night. I washed off the lid. I'm going to put the lid back on here. We're going to put these bad boys in the refrigerator. That's how I marinate my steaks for my beef from broccoli. So these will be ready to go in the refrigerator. The steaks have been marinated and seasoned. They're going to go in the refrigerator about 10:26 p.m. at Sunday night. And then May 20, and then I'm talking about May. Then let me go like this. Then, let me And then February 23rd, yes, Monday, because yes, tomorrow's Monday. Monday, February 23rd, 2026, I will be making beef and broccoli the next day. So today's Sunday, February 22nd, 2026, and the time is at 10:27. We're going to put this in the refrigerator. We clean these. We cut the meat off of the fat. We slice these up. We season them very well. It smells very good. We add a little cornstarch to this meat and we stirred it up to help with our sauce. Once we get ready to work on our sauce, and yeah, it smells. We season these steaks up really good and sliced them good. Clean the fat off of here. It wasn't a lot of fat on these steaks though. We're going to put these in the refrigerator. Yes, indeed. So I found a spot in my refrigerator, and we're going to be marinating these. We got our steaks, and let's bring. So we got our steaks in there marinating, sliced and clean. And I will be back tomorrow. Today's Sunday. February 22nd, 2026. The time now is 10:30, and when we're marinating these overnight, and then I'll be back on Monday, February 23rd, 2026 to cook these steaks. I meant to say that. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, and then we'll be preparing to cook these on the stove. All right, we're doing beef and broccoli. I'll probably make rice. I'll probably go pick up some store-bought egg rolls. And my name is Sunshine. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. And let me know what you guys think about this video. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow on Monday. And then I will be cleaning out the, let me close this. I will be cleaning out the, I'll show you guys how I clean my sink after I finish cooking everything. In this baking dish, I got my baking dish. I'm gonna put the steak in the oven. So here's the steak. Remember the steak, guys? Let's hold this up a little bit. Remember the steak, guys? Here's the steak. It's been marinating overnight, and it smells so good. This has been marinated all night. And it's Monday the next day. So it's now Monday. The next day. So I'm gonna just go like this. And just spread this out. We're not done with this yet. Then I'm gonna add some more. It smells amazing, guys. We already put our cornstarch in here. We're gonna bake this in the oven because I want these steaks to be falling off the bone tender. So I'm gonna bake this in the oven for a couple of hours. So I'm gonna cover this up with foil. I want these to be nice and tender. We're gonna be baking those for a couple of hours. We're gonna put some more onion powder. It smells amazing though. The seasoning is there. I wanna just do more onion powder, and I wanna add just a little bit more garlic powder to this. We're gonna add just a little bit more garlic. I love garlic, guys. I'm a big garlic fan. If you're not a garlic fan or or onion powder, you can skip this step and just put what you like. Put the seasonings that you like to do on here. Just put whatever you like. But I wanted to add some more, then we're gonna just stir it up. We're gonna mix it up. It smells so good. This been marinating all night. Today's Monday. Today's the next day, guys. I'm making beef and broccoli. I'm making steak and broccoli. Steak, broccoli, and rice. And egg rolls. I got the PF Chang's mini egg rolls to go with this. So we're gonna let this cook in. We're gonna let this cook So we're gonna make our sauce. So we're gonna need one of these, and then we're gonna need our measuring cups. We're gonna need our measuring cup. Put like about measuring cup. We're gonna need a measuring cup. We're gonna need some brown sugar. What do I do with the brown sugar? I think that's in the refrigerator. It's in the refrigerator. I do have onions, but I'm not gonna put it on. Just try to squeeze out some of this brown sugar because I had it in the refrigerator, so that's why I was kind of hitting it, make it undo. So we got our light brown sugar that we're gonna use. Oh no, this is dark brown sugar. So we're gonna be using some dark brown sugar, or you can use light brown sugar. I'm gonna use about 1/3 a cup. 1/3 cup. This is a 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup sugar. Put some brown sugar. This is 1/3 cup of brown sugar. 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup of brown sugar. We're gonna put it in here. I made a mess. 1/3 cup of brown sugar. So we got 1/3 cup of brown sugar. We're making our sauce. We're making the sauce, guys. So we got our 1/3 cup brown sugar. We need about 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. 3 tablespoons of this cornstarch. 3 tablespoons. We're gonna do it right in here. We got 1, 2, and 3. Voila. Got 3 tablespoons like this. They're pretty. This is a big tablespoon now. So it is what it is. We got our 1/3 cup of brown sugar. 1/3 cup brown sugar. 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. All right, so and wipe up a mess. So we got our 1/3 cup of sugar in here, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. So that's where the fun happens. I'm gonna be using some chicken broth, and some beef broth. Chicken broth. And the rest we're going to use is beef broth. I have some unsalted beef broth. Unsalted. I like to mix chicken broth and beef broth. Mix that in there. Ooh, it smells good, doesn't it? It smells good. And we're going to season this. It smells good. So we put chicken broth and beef broth in here. So we're going to season this with garlic powder. I'm not going to put a lot in here of stuff because this steak is very well seasoned. So we got garlic powder, and then I'm going to put some onion powder in here, and a little bit of pepper, and that's it. I want a dash of soy sauce. Some soy sauce. Wait, no. Pepper. Some pepper. Some pepper. This is going to be yummy to the tummy. Yummy to the tummy. We're making our teriyaki sauce. And then I'm going to add some soy sauce. We're going to make it right in here. For flavoring. For flavor. It's going to get a little messy a little bit, so that's the way I'm doing it. We added a little hint of soy sauce for flavor. Then we're going to bake this in the oven on 400 for 2 hours. We're going to put this in the oven on 400 for 2 hours until it's tender. We're not taking this steak out of the oven until it's tender. Let's this all up. I'm going to be adding a packet of brown gravy to this, just because I like to do that. You don't have to do this. You can skip this step. I'm going to add a packet of brown gravy to this. Kind of like how I made my smothered chicken. Was it smothered chicken? It was smothered something. But yeah, I made gravy before. In this sort of sense. So we're going to add this package of brown gravy just to seal the deal. Let's see. Let's see some cornstarch. I'm going to need a spoon. Let me know in the comment sections what you guys are having for dinner, or what did you guys have for dinner? What are you making for dinner? Is there anybody's birthdays coming up? Anything special going on? Let me know in the comment section. My name is Sunshine. I'm based out of Northern California. I want to say hello. Like and subscribe. Okay, we got that. We got that going in here. I want to make sure there's no cornstarch at the bottom. We just stir it up. It smells amazing, guys. I like making my gravy right in the bowl. But you got to be quick about it, because if not, you don't want it to limp up. I'm going to add a little bit more of beef broth, because I taste it. I'm going to add some more beef broth to this. It smells really good, though. We're using a little bit more beef broth. Let me show you. I added a dab more beef broth to this. Yes, sir. This is going to be so good. Then I'm going to add something else to this. I'm going to add some, cheating a little bit, but I'm going to add some of this. This is so good. It is PF Pandas. You can find this in the stores. It is Mandarin teriyaki sauce. This is so good on your chicken. I had this on the chicken, on the steaks. Very good. With some rice. Yes, please. It makes it taste like you could say, oh, we got Panda at home. I want Panda Express, okay. You buy this teriyaki sauce and make you some teriyaki beef and broccoli, or beef and steak with this. They're going to love you for that. It's kind of like a thick consistency. Let me hold it up and see if I can bring it a little closer so y'all can see. See that thick consistency in there? But we want that to go in here. We're going to hold a little bit back, because I'm going to put some on But I want y'all to see that thick consistency. Then we're gonna stir this up. Like I said, we're gonna have this bacon in the oven for 4 hours. Oh yes. It's pretty. I tasted a little bit off camera, and it's good. Show y'all what it looks like. We're gonna pour this over the steak. That is done. Let's get up, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it real good. Whip it, baby. Just whip it right. Just whip it, baby. Work it all night, baby. Work, no, no, no. Come on, lady, work it, baby. Just work it, baby. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. So, we have our steak. I'm just trying to clean up my mess, clean up the area. It's kind of hard. All right, so we're gonna pour this gravy over here. Let's pour this gravy on top of here. And we're gonna put this in the oven for 400 degrees. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. I could already tell. This is gonna be put in the oven on 400 degrees. For 400 degrees for this is gonna be put in the oven for 400 degrees for 2 hours. We're gonna cook this for 2 hours, and we're gonna stir it up. It smells good. I smell that teriyaki in here. We're gonna just stir this up a little bit more. We're gonna let this cook in the oven for 2 hours. We want this tender. We want this steak to be tender, very tender. Yes. We want this steak to be tender. We're gonna cook this in the oven for 4 hours. Yes, indeed. This will be going in the oven. We already got the oven preheated. And so this is gonna go straight in the oven. I'm gonna cover this up. It smells amazing, guys. It smells that. I'm just making sure that this is stirred in nicely. We're gonna let this go for 2 hours until the steak is tender. We want tender steak. Yes, we do. But our sauce is done. So all we gotta do is the broccoli, rice, and the egg rolls. The egg rolls, I'm gonna put those in the air fryer. This is real quick and easy dinner. You just want to marinate your steaks the night before. You see that? That's your sauce right there that's gonna go over the rice. But it's not done yet, so we gotta let it cook. We gotta let this cook. It smells very good. We got our Reynolds wrap. We're just gonna let this go for a couple hours until this is tender. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. So yeah, we're gonna bake this. We don't want no chewy steak. We want it tender. Putting this in the oven. We want this steak falling off the bone. It's in the oven. Turn the oven on 400 for 2 hours until we 400, 2 hours, 400 degrees for 2 hours. We'll be back when it's tender. So the dinner is almost done, guys. We just have these egg rolls to make. We're gonna make these in the air fryer. These are really good. So we're gonna have these. And can you open this? Take the lid off. This is the teriyaki steak. The teriyaki steak. It came out really good, and it's tender. And then we have our rice, our buttered rice. So we do have the buttered rice. And then we have our broccoli. Yeah, so we have our broccoli, rice, and our steak. Well done. Yummy to the tummy. Everybody, this is dinner. I want to say big blessings for everybody. Peace, love, and happiness from Sunshine. Your dreams matter, you matter, and don't let anybody tell you anything different. I'm going to come back when the PF Chang's mini egg rolls are done. We got 2 boxes. I got these from Safeway grocery stores. And we have, once again, our broccoli. Yummy to the tummy. Our buttered rice. And our teriyaki steaks. We marinated these. And we cut them in strips, so our teriyaki steak strips. And this is going to be tonight's dinner. I want to say big blessings to everybody out there. And peace, love, and happiness. I'll be back when the egg rolls are done. So I got my bowl. I'm gonna make my plate. I got my bowl. Oh, this is right here. So I got my bowl. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to find something to make. I'll do it right here. So I got my plate. And I'm gonna put some of my rice in this bowl first. We have our rice. So we have our rice. And next is the steak teriyaki. We're gonna do the steak teriyaki next. We're gonna pour this over the rice. This is the teriyaki steak with the rice. Let's see if we get closer into it. This is the teriyaki steak with the rice. Yes. And then we're gonna put some broccoli on the side. We're gonna put some broccoli right there on the side. There we go. We got our broccoli, our steak, our teriyaki steak with rice. And we have our broccoli on the side, our broccoli. So we have our broccoli. Yes, we have our broccoli. We have our broccoli with teriyaki sauce over rice. Yes. And then we're gonna come get an egg roll. Yes, let's come get the egg roll. And let's slap that egg roll right here. I just want 1, or you could do 2. If you do 2, you can just put it like this. And there we go. That's dinner. Egg roll, steak and broccoli, and over rice. Yummy to the tummy. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Big blessings to everybody out there. And I hope everybody has a blessed rest of the week. Yee. Bye. Yummy to the tummy. And then you want to come get a fork. And put that right there. There we go. Simple. Quick, easy, and simple. We wash the steaks off real good, and we marinate them. We marinated these bad boys the night before. We got broccoli, rice, teriyaki steak with egg rolls. Yummy to the tummy. Yee! Bye! You guys, dinner is ready. We have teriyaki steak and white rice and 2 egg rolls, and we have broccoli. Yes, dinner is done. We have 2 egg rolls, we have broccoli on the side, and we have teriyaki steak, and we have white rice at the bottom. Dinner is served, guys. What do you guys? Let me see if I can get into it. Yes. Let's get into it. So y'all can see that yumminess. Yes. So this is teriyaki steak over rice, 2 egg rolls, and broccoli. Yummy to the tummy. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Share my cooking video. Bye. Ready to eat. Yummy to the tummy. Ready to eat. Hot. It's hot and ready to eat. Yes, hot and ready to eat. Yeah. Ready to eat. Steak, rice, and broccoli. I put it in the microwave and warmed it up. And this is steak, rice, teriyaki steak with rice, 2 egg rolls, and beef and broccoli. All right, y'all, I'm gonna clean out the sink. You guys. We got this is what I'm gonna use, some bleach and some of this power wash. I'm gonna spray this first. Over. See that right there? And then I'm gonna do this. It kills 99% viruses. That's the one you want to get. This says this. Let's spray. And the handle off. And I like to put some down in here as well. So I'm going to put some down in here. Sometimes meat falls in here. So I'm just going to spray some spray in here. Put that up there. And that again was this right here. So this one. This again. Then I'm gonna come get some Lysol just to make it smell better in here. Make the sink smell good. Afterwards, Lysol. I love my sink. It's very huge. My sink is a very nice size sink. It's very big. I like to put some down here. Right there. I'm gonna turn on the dishwasher. Now I'm using some of this. Wash. Wash our hands. Let me take this. We're gonna clean this stuff up because we don't want to get mildew with the water. So I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna go like this. Get all this water, excess water. You don't want no mildew. Clean back here. Just a regular napkin. We'll get some Lysol. Get some Lysol spray. And spray some of this with the red lemon Lysol. Lemon Lysol. We don't want to have no mildew, guys. Put that real good. And we can put this stuff back. We're gonna wipe the bottles off. Put this back. Wipe this off. Put this back. Wipe this off. Wipe your bottles off. Put this back. Alright, so then we're gonna do this side. We gotta do this side too, guys. We gotta do this side, the same thing. With the camera. We got to do the same thing to the other side of my sink. So we're going to do the same thing. This water, see all that water back here? Let's get all that water. We wipe our stuff off. Wipe the handles and stuff off. Wipe the handles off of the, we got an inside side. Wipe the bottom of that. Then we come and get, we're going to be using this Lysol again. We're going to be using that Lysol again. Yep, we're going to be using the Lysol again. So we're going to just get all this water up because we don't want to get no mildew. Oh yeah, make this water. We don't want to have no mildew. Nice. Clean this. Gonna spray. Let's see right there. Okay. Look it up. It wasn't bad. See that? We're gonna sterilize our handles. I'm gonna use this bleach right here, little bleach right here, to sterilize the handles. After we use them, then it's gonna be clean. I have to wash my hands again. So I'm messing around with this bleach. Alright, so see how we did that, guys? I'm gonna use some more of this bar salt and just put it right here. And spray right here. Right. You guys use Lysol too, or no? I love that lemon Lysol. I like the way it smells. Alright, so we're done. Cleaned all the water, got all the excess water up. Yes, we did. We're gonna put the stuff back. Our goodies back. This is hand sanitizer. Just gonna wipe it off real good. Put this back right here where it goes. And then we got some more dishwashing. Gonna back up. We're gonna wipe this off real good and place it back where it goes. This Lysol goes over here on that side. And then we have our hand sanitizer. Let's wipe that off. Make sure there's no water on here. Put that back. Then we're gonna do the same thing to the Dawn. We're gonna put that back so we have it nice and clean. Nice and clean. Yes, sir. Then I'm gonna wash my hands with some of this because we messed with that bleach. I don't want to go back to bed smelling like bleach after marinating them steaks. And after cooking. What to say, after cooking, I don't want to go to bed with I don't want to go to bed with smelly bleach hands. After cooking dinner. Cleaning this sink on Monday. This is Monday night. We're cleaning the sink after we cook. After we cook dinner, we're cleaning the sink. Well, then I like to come get some of this hand sanitizer. Just put that in my hands for finish. Hands is nice and clean. Hands are clean. Hands are nice and clean. Yeah, I like to, after I wash my hands, I like to put some of this hand clean and sanitizer stuff. I always keep that around. Yeah. Clean it, wiped it out with this paper towel. Wipe this thing out with this paper towel. We just got a paper towel. We're gonna wipe the sink up. Paper towel. This back where it goes. Sink up. Sink is clean. Look how clean our sink is, guys. It looks new again. We did a great job. Yeah, let me put this back. Ooh. We did a good job cleaning our sink, guys. Yes, look at our sink. All nice and clean. Everything, love is all you need. Love is all you need. We got our sink right here.